Alrighty. Looking like the Eternals are going to take away round 2 here. Looking a lot stronger than they did over in round 1. It was a little closer than it was a little bit closer in round 1, but Eternals looked it looked a lot stronger for the Eternals there.
Hello. Hey.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
From the shadows.
Oh, Nutella trying to find a boop there. Doesn't find it though, but there's an interesting split going on for the Eternals here. Ooh, okay. Daddy almost gets taken out there. But Lord Farquaad jumps in the way of that rocket and reflects it. Really good peel coming out from him there. Ooh, there's Lord Farquaad. Tube is left alone now. Almost gets the boot, but not quite. Tube is trying to keep Nutella up, but with... Yeah, not gonna happen. Goes down for the res on Ditto, which is... I don't know that that was the best course of action, because by resing Ditto, sure, you get your DPS up, but you lose your other DPS who has ult. So really there was no value that came from that res. And there's Nutella. Does get res though. Very real possibility that they could take this away if they wanted to. Well, I just noticed we're going to bump up the game sound a lot, and we're gonna turn me down because I am up way too loud. Okay, that's fixed now.
Hey. Fully healed.
My ultimate is ready.
Let's see.
And there's Kit Kat going into an interesting spot. He finds a pick though and gets out, but Tube's gonna be going for a res, and he does find it. There's a grab coming out from Bingus there. Pretty good one too. Finds Holiday with it, and there's Ditto gonna get a quick little dink onto Captain Kit Kat there. But it looks like Bingus is kind of going off this round.
Hello. D'accord.
Ready for battle.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Give me your best shot. You're covered. Maximum charge. Огонь по готовности.
Ooh, a grab dragon coming out. Ditto gonna find 3 with that dragon. Does get taken out by Captain Kit Kat though. Unfortunately. There's Captain Kit Kat gonna go down.
This will restore you.
I appreciate it.
Move back.
Let them out.
Ooh, Lord Farquaad gonna find Taz there. Oh, gets boofed off by Nutella. 2, actually, as well as Bingus. And Kulanu is somehow not getting killed. There he goes. And here's Kit Kat gonna take out Nutella. And Eternals proving that they're not out of this fight yet. They take it back slowly but surely. And there's a ballsy res coming out from 2, but he does find it. And they have their main tank as well as their off tank now. And here is a Coalescence coming out from Holiday and another Grab Dragon from Ditto. Ooh, gets knocked into the wall, but Nutella's gonna find a healer and both the tanks. So much value coming out from this Pharah right now. And Doomfist versus a Pharah Mercy, that's just not winnable if you're the Doomfist. So looks like he's gonna go down by a smack in the face from Tubit. What a way to go. And here's Kit Kat jumping onto point. And, ooh, there's a Blossom coming out from Captain Kit Kat. Gonna find both the DPS here. A lot of value coming out from that. Here's 2-Bit, though. He's gonna res up Nutella. But it's gonna be pretty scrappy here. You know, you've lost one of your DPS, now both. And Ditto's gonna be coming back. But with Taz going down and the ults, it looks like Human Guy is gonna be taken out with 2-Bit. By Lord Farquaad. 2K coming out from him with a Doomfist ult. Not something you see every day. 95% and Grapplers must touch if they want to take this map. Or even have a chance of taking this map. But Kit Kat, he's on the case. He does take out Nutella. And it's looking very good for the Eternals right now. There are 0 ults on the board for the Grapplers currently. Human Guy has a possibility of building mines quickly, but doesn't come out of ball form, interestingly enough, and as a consequence of that, does not build his mines and has no chance of ulting. Nutella getting very, very low and does get taken out, and Ditto doesn't touch fast enough, and Eternals gonna take away round 1 of today's match. An interesting play coming out from them. It's fascinating to me that we didn't. I was sure that Taz would have popped out of that that ball form. I think it was Taz on the ball. But I'm surprising we didn't see them pop out of the ball there because, you know, that's that had he done that, could have gotten a little bit of minefield going on there and possibly could have taken the round away. But don't go anywhere. We're gonna go to a break, and after the break, we're going to see how everything else unfolds. I'll be back in just a second.
Initiating match.
Alrighty, everyone, welcome back from the break. How is everyone doing? We're gonna go into a map pick coming out from the Grapplers. We're going to be going to Gibraltar, which is a map that we don't see a whole lot. You know, we've seen it maybe once or twice, but Route 66 seems to be the map that we go to a lot on Escort, or Havana, or Rialto. Rialto being a very, very popular one. But I think the first course of action here is to get into the game and see how everything's gonna run. It should be noted that there are a couple subs in today for some of the teams. So for Eternals, we have Kulanu and Daddy. They will be subbing in for the Eternals today. And over on the Grappler side of things, we have 2-Bit. We have 2-Bit, Ditto, and Nutella will be subbing in for the Grapplers today. A little bit of a return of the Safflers, I guess you could say. But let's get straight into the action. Taz is looking for some picks here. Taz gets very low. Ditto, not Ditto, sorry, Funky just kind of put 2 arrows in his eyes there, and it looks like he's going to be staying at this health with both of his healers going down. And I'm not sure why he's getting in line of sight like that. Does go down to Funky. And Funky is just destroying on this Hanzo right now. He's getting a lot of value out from it right now. TNT and Kulanu just kind of chilling on the payload here. And there's a Hey Daddy-O coming out from TNT. Ooh, okay, that's a really good stun coming out from Ditto there, and it looks like Bingus is going to go down as a result of that. Ooh, Funky's looking for that shot onto Ditto. He finds it. He will not be denied. And Human Guy's in by himself here and gets just boinked by Funky there. Funky is, like I said before, he's getting a lot of value out from this Hanzo right now. I would even go as far to say is that he's maybe better than me at Hanzo, which is a hard feat. There's only like 2 people in this league that are better than me at Hanzo, and that's J Rut, and maybe Monkey, but a third may be added. Ooh, hello. And there's a punch going on to Kulanu there, and it did not automatically. Oh, okay, it's because Lord Farquaad's. And there's an ult. Gonna get stunned though. Nutella's going in there. He's got the nano, but he's been forced out, and he does get taken out of the fight, unfortunately for him. Human Guy gonna be going over to a hog here. Not sure how that's gonna work. He's a very bad tank at the moment. There's a hook. He's gonna get taken off the map though. Yep. There it is. Hog is just not the tank he used to be. Not in the slightest. And Eternals are just destroying the Grapplers right now, man. I mean, they're just mowing them. Definitely not a extension of what happened last match. Taz almost finds it out, but Funky is hitting these shots when it counts. He's getting so much value on this Hanzo. And he's getting pocketed by Daddy as well, so these body shots are doing just a tad bit more damage. Obtaining just a little more value. Almost gets taken out by that high noon, but not quite. McCree's aim wasn't quite good enough, and there's Nutella going through looking for something. Isn't gonna find it though. And
Activating self-destruct sequence.
ooh, almost booped Nutella off, but not quite. And Eternal's gonna take it away with 3 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock. That is rough to look at if you're the Grapplers. You know, you have such a strong time bank to fight against, and if you don't show up, then there can definitely be some consequences for that, no doubt. But looks like we're going to see the Grapplers taking an attack this time. It wouldn't surprise me if we see Funky on the Hanzo again. Maybe Ditto will actually take Hanzo into his own hands here as well, because he's been doing pretty well on the Hanzo throughout today's match.
Ready for
But it
battle.
looks like everyone on the Grapplers besides Human Guy has no idea what they want to do yet. And looks like Bingus and TNT are going to be going for an Orisa Sigma, which is an interesting comp for sure. But with the Hanzo and the Echo, you could potentially get a lot of value out of that, especially if the Grapplers run a Diva at some point during this match, because what you can do is you can duplicate the Diva, get bomb, use Flux, and boom, there you go. But yeah, it looks like Nutella is actually going to be going on to a Hanzo here, which is interesting. He's going to be looking for that pick on to Funky here. Does get the first shot in, but Funky knows he's going to back out. Human Guy going to be taking the hits for Nutella there.
By the dragon.
Funky getting stunned, does get taken out.
This will heal you.
Dallas not able to find that shot onto Kit Kat, unfortunately. There's Nutella, he's gonna back out. He doesn't want to get caught up in there. Bingus gonna get a couple pellets to the face there, and Human Guy's got so many people to choose from for a hook here, but does he actually, he misses it. He somehow manages to, okay, I'm not gonna question it. He does miss that hook, and looks like TNT's gonna be finding Ditto there. Doesn't miss that hook though, does miss the head, never mind, he doesn't miss the headshot. Missed the first one, not the second though. And there's a Hoggle coming out from Human Guy there. Somehow Bingus survives that. That Immort didn't get destroyed quick enough. And Grapplers, they are going to take it regardless, but definitely a little scrappier than it needed to be. But if they keep 3 on point here, it's a very real possibility that they could beat this time bank if they wanted to. It's going to be difficult, but if they really want to, it's definitely a possibility. Or not, they could just get off point. That's cool too. Alright then. Well, you got the supercharger coming out from Bingus here, which is good for them, because that's a win condition, and Bingus, he's just mowing through the Grapplers right now. He's going to be going on to Human Guy here. He's going to get a little more value from going for that tank. Looks like Eternal's going to stop the Grapplers of having any chance of beating or even equalizing their
Do you mind if I record?
the time bank here.
Not as good as you.
Bingus is getting these pulls where it matters, and TNT gonna get a hook right after the pull, and Holiday's gotta be fuming after that. I sure would be.
Thanks.
They're gonna be going. I am really confused as to why the Grapplers are running this comp. You know, they're running comps that are just completely countered by that of the Eternals. You know, you get the pull for Taz and the hook for 2 and Holiday, but somehow the Grapplers are going to make me eat my words, and they're going to take away that fight. If they get this here, they have a good chance of maybe having about 3.5 minutes on the time bank. Because I would assume that Eternals are going to contest this for a good 40 seconds or so. Here's a copy coming out from Captain Kit Kat. He's going to get those bombs pretty much instantly, and possibility of maybe even getting 2 mines on the field here. Yep, there it goes.
Personality duplication complete.
And there's pretty good copy coming out from Kit Kat there. He's making space, doing what the main tank's gonna do as a DPS. You know, they had a lot of space to work with there, but Grappler is really good with that rotation, came back through, and Kit Kat's just not able to find Nutella here. And Kulani's gonna go down. Kit Kat's on his way out. Jesus, that voice crack. And Daddy, yep, she's gonna get taken out as well. Here's Bingus, going to be going out of the fight. Kulanu in a very dangerous position. Good positioning coming out from TNT there. Got in front, took some shots, but unfortunately Taz is gonna go through. He's gonna find Bingus with a big amount of damage coming out from Nutella. And you got Dragon, Mines, and Death Blossom online here. So you have a lot to choose from when it comes to ults. Whereas the Eternals only really have Window, and they're coming up on the Whole Hog here. And here's Ditto trying to get out. Looks like he's going to make it out by the skin of his teeth. And he's trying to go through. He's trying to find a good little Blossom here. But it's a good amount of damage coming at him here. And it looks like he's not really going to have to use it. Using it here would be a little bit of a waste. Now he could use it if he wanted to. He's got a D-Mech though. Never mind. Doesn't D-Mech. Doesn't really find a whole lot with that ult. And the Grapplers are looking like they're going to take it away. Especially with that beat. Just to solidify it a little more. Human guy's gonna be looking for that ult. Doesn't hook fast enough. And so Holiday gets taken out. And Nutella's gonna go down as well, but with Kulanu going down, they're just throwing bodies onto point here. They're trying to hold as long as possible, but it's looking rough for the Eternals here. And there we go. Grappler's gonna take it away. 1 minute 34 to 3 minute 45. You know, if you're the Eternals right now, you gotta be pretty proud of yourself. You know, you've doubled, more than doubled, sorry, the time bank for the Grapplers here. So you can't be disappointed in that regard. There's definitely a lot to be said for that. But who knows? Maybe the gorgeous Grapplers will complete the fuller whole, as the San Francisco Shock would like to say. But it's looking pretty good for both teams right now. It's looking better for Eternals, but it's looking good for both teams. Funky going to be going on to his Hanzo again, with Kit Kat going on to a Ash, which is interesting. Definitely a interesting way of doing things, but yeah. Jesus, I don't know how that I covered my mouth to yawn and it still hit my mic. That's crazy. Love to see it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. The payload.
And there we go.
The payload.
Big anti coming out from Kulani there. He's gonna find 3. Not a whole lot of value coming up from it, though. Kit Kat went in there. He was looking for it.
Routing power to forward shield.
There's a good slam coming out from Taz. Ooh. And gets out of line of fire just in time.
I've sighted the enemy.
My ultimate is charged.
You better get out of the way.
Ooh, yeah. That beat did not come through fast enough, and there's just nothing that came from that beat at all, you know? That Kit Kat being found there by Nutella would have happened regardless of that beat. And, yeah, just not a whole lot of value coming out from that beat. Not quick enough. There is a touch, but, unfortunately, because you have to... What is Taz doing? Taz is selling. He just... Ditto, though. He found 2. And Nutella finding Daddy with that, okay, Kit Kat. Yeah, he's not playing around. He finds 2. Ditto, though, he's got a really good, he's got a good comp to fight against here as Reaper. You know, you have the Hog to get a crap ton of passive heals, but here's an ult coming out from 2-Bit. Gonna be staying on point, and the Grapplers are looking a little bit like it's a possibility to win here, but Holiday gets hooked by Bingus. And Ditto's gonna get found, but Bingus, when he gets found like that, that's a very real possibility. Ditto went down, though. And almost C9, but not quite. And nope, no touch. And, yeah, there is... You would have to complete the fuller hold here in order to win this map out. And with 3 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock, that's just... That's about as impossible as you could get, without it being impossible. But... I'll say it's pretty much impossible, but not entirely impossible.
Ready for battle.
It's a good spectacle. That's definitely
Attackers
a
in 30 seconds.
image we'll use for when we do our map visuals for our break screens for the fall season. Interesting play coming out from the Grapplers here. You know, you have the Reaper on the Hanzo, a lot of damage, but when you have TNT and Kit Kat on the Reaper and the Diva, it's going to be pretty difficult because, you know, you get a lot of damage coming in from 2 shotgun heroes and constant damage coming out from the Diva. So... Bingus went behind. He took 2-Bit out of the fight real quick. Looks like Taz is going to be jumping down with Human Guy. Ditto's trying to find a pick. Does find one, but there's a res going out onto Kit Kat. So you lose 1 DPS, you get another. That's how it works around here. Taz going to go down, and it looks like the Eternals are definitely going to be taking this one away. Bingus does get low, but gonna get healed up to full there. It's a 4v6, pardon me, 3v6. It's about to be a 2v6 if they don't play this right. And there's a dragon not finding anything. It doesn't even split them all that much. And Looks like... no, human guy's not gonna touch. Nonetheless, Vingus pulls him in, and there it is. Grappler is going to be losing another round to the Eternals there. You know, the Grapplers, in their last match that they actually played, they've had a bit of a hiatus with considering that they've gotten a lot of points because of the fact that they have fought a lot of players with, or a lot of teams that didn't show or have been disqualified. So they've gotten a lot of points, but in their last game that they actually played, they looked really strong. You know, I believe they 3-0'd the. It's been so long I can't even remember. But we're gonna go on to a break. We're gonna see whether the Grapplers are gonna be able to take a round, or if this is just going to be ended by the Eternals quick and easy. But other than that, we will see you on the other side of this break. Don't go anywhere. The mini Overwatch League returns in just a couple minutes. I had a little bit of a seizure there. Alrighty, everyone, welcome back. How's everyone doing? And we're going to be going on to, you guessed it, Hanamura, coming out from the gorgeous Grapplers. You know, this is a map that the Eternals have looked very, very strong on, especially on defense. Their defense has always been known for being pretty strong, but especially on Hanamura, at least from what I have observed. They have looked very, very strong when it comes to Hanamura. So that's a really weird pick coming out from the Grapplers, if I'm going to be completely honest, in my opinion, because, I mean, Hanamura is, from what I have observed, one of Eternal's best maps. So, I am very intrigued to see how the Grapplers are planning to take away this round.
4, 3,
But
2, 1. Attackers incoming.
TNT, not gonna find anybody with that fire strike, but
You're fully healed.
ooh, there's a wall. And human guy's gonna get found. Funky almost goes down, but not quite. And we lost their main tank now, which is really rough. They lose the healer too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Eternals are real strong on this map. They don't play around when it comes to Hanamura. With 6 minutes and 15 on the clock, that may be the highest we've ever seen for Hanamura in the Mini Overwatch League. We might have seen 6:26, but I don't think we have. And Taz, ouch, gonna get staggered. And there's a wall. An interesting wall for sure. And Ditto got low, does stay alive though. TNT's gonna get nanoed. And that anti doesn't find him either with that bubble. And there's Ditto going down. TNT gonna get shattered, but it's gonna be pretty healthy here. And there's a grab coming out from Bingus. Gonna find Nutella there. And yeah, it's done out. It's done out. There it is. Eternals with 5 minutes and 16 seconds on the clock. That is a rough one for sure. You've got such a strong attack coming out from the Eternals, and the Grapplers are just gonna, I mean, that's really difficult to one up. It's possible if you get a really, really lucky first pick, but that's a tough one for sure, for sure.
Ready for battle.
It's an interesting spectacle, too. It kind of annoys me, especially as a Genji player, that you can't hop over this wall. It kind of makes no sense to me. Or over this wall. Or hell, even over this wall. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. I mean, I guess it's for balancing reasons, but it's like, what does this balance? I mean, I guess this is a choke spot, and you could just have, I don't know, like a M.O.W.L and a TP, and then you just all drop on top of them. But, like, that's counterable, you know? And that would be so popular that people would be ready, like, people would know that. And then if they do that for one fight, you know, you just go around the other way. It's like you could do the same thing over there if you wanted to. It kind of makes zero sense to me. There's a grab coming out from Ditto. Or, what am I even saying? A hook coming out from Bingus. Jesus, I can't speak today. Looks like Taz gonna find 2. Ditto gonna find a what? And I said the Eternals' defense was strong. The 626, like I said, they one-upped it. Now it's gonna be interesting to see if they can take attack away on the second point. But I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, you lose Daddy early on. That's winnable, especially with TNT. Dude, what is this? This is insane. I don't think that shatter caught anyone. Bingus goes down, and Funky's on his way out here. Oh my god. Holiday's gonna be looking for that boom. Does hit TNT into the wall there. And Taz does get antied and goes down with the nano. Yeah, that's looking good for the Eternals here. But it's maybe winnable, but when you lose Ditto like that, yeah, no, not a chance. Not a chance in the world. That was strong, though. I mean, that was kind of ridiculous. Like, the Grapplers came through and they had a better time bank after that first point. You know, Eternals had 6:15 and Grapplers had 6:26. So I think they may have just set a record for fastest first point attack for the Mini Overwatch League. That was kind of ridiculous. But yeah, ooh. There's Kit Kat. Not going to find anything with that. Gets Holiday pretty low and does get taken out by Bingus. But in terms of kills, only finds himself. So a little bit embarrassing. But it happens to the best of us. And here's Funky over on the right. He's going to be looking for a pick here. Question is, will he find one?
You got what's coming to you.
Ooh. Funky playing the dangerous game here. Does take out the Hanzo though.
Targets neutralized.
Getting that close up to a Hanzo with Storm Arrow, it's like standing still in front of a hog that has hook. It's dangerous to say the least. A little bit questionable. You know, you got 5 ults online for Grapplers here, and Bingus goes in anyway, and Ditto gonna find 2, maybe 3, not that third one, unfortunately. He flies away, it's too quick. And there's a shatter, and Human Guy's gonna get found, and you know, you'll use 3 of your ults and you still can't take away the fight. That's tough. That's really tough. You know, you use 3 ults. 3 ults, alright? That's half your team's ults. And you still can't win the fight. That's... yeah, that's not looking good for the Grapplers. If that's going to be any representation of the rest of this match.
Fully healed.
I need healing.
Tube is in a tough position here. Does pop the Coalescence, which is smart. Ooh, Kaz gets found now. And there's a barrage. He's gonna find 2. He's trying to keep Human Guy up, but he's struggling. Taking a lot of damage from Bingus very fast. And here's Human Guy. Almost got the heal, but gets shattered to stop it. And what was 6 minutes has now turned into 2 minutes. 6.5 minutes, mind you.
Understood.
That well then.
Checking in.
That is unfortunate.
Now, hold on. Watch your back. How about a little extra here?
It's just a scratch. You'll be fine.
Whoa, there's some lag coming out from Holiday. Ooh, Taz and Ditto getting low. They got to figure out who to heal, and with both the healers being in a position to heal Ditto, Taz is going to be left behind. And there's an anti onto Holiday. Has to force out the immortality field. Here we go.
Helden sterben nicht.
1 minute on the clock with losing pretty much everyone on your team, and Nutella is still in there. He's not paying attention to the ball that's in front of him. Now he is, and he okay then. 2-bit survives. Okay. And here you go. You've got Visor, Nano, and Window here.
30 seconds remaining.
And the Eternals have so many ults, and Kit Kat's just gonna, you know, kind of take a broom and just thwack 3 people. You know, that's fun. Holiday gonna get taken out as well. 15 seconds on the clock, and Taz is their touch here. Is he going to touch though, or is he going to give up? Oh no, Nutella might go through here and touch, but Daddy's on the case. He's got him pinned, and there is a touch, but it doesn't look like anybody else is going to be able to touch, and the Eternals going to take away round 3 and 3-0. 6 minutes. We were talking about Fuller holds earlier, and looks like the Eternals completed it on Hanamura. But other than that, we're going to go on to a break here, and on the other side, we're going to pull in our player of the match. But other than that, don't go anywhere. The mini Overwatch League returns in about 4.5 minutes. Alrighty. Welcome
Oh,
back from the break. How you doing, Kit Kat?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Awesome, awesome. Congratulations on your win today, man. That's gotta feel good. A win under your belt is always good. Alrighty. Well, you were playing DPS today, as no usual. And we saw a lot of good plays coming out from you. A lot of good barrages. A huge, blossom in the first map.
Yeah.
How would you say, that what was the mindset whenever you would hit those? Was it just straight on to the next thing, or were you taking a second to be like, wow, that was good? What was the mindset there?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really communicate with the team on those. I just thought, what if I went behind and ulted? So I just did that, and then afterwards, I was just thinking, wow, that actually worked.
Nice. Huge. Alrighty. Well, okay. In terms of positioning and like getting into the proper area to initiate those plays, what do you think was the cause of that? Do you think you were the cause of that? Tank, support? What was the consensus there?
I mean, the first time I just thought it was a good opportunity. The second time, we had the team make a whole lot of noise, big distraction, so they wouldn't see the TP behind.
Right. I like that. Nice. Good coordination coming out. In terms of everything with the plays, in terms of when you were playing the Pharah, what because I believe Ditto was playing some, or is it, no, it wasn't Ditto, it was Nutella. They were running the Hanzo. How were you feeling about the Pharah play against the Hanzo?
I thought I'd beat him 90% of the time. It's just that there was one time when I went to Barrage, and he came up behind me, didn't see that coming, could play off him running up the wall into the window.
Right.
And then one time I was cornered, but most of the time I felt confident in the fight against him.
Right. Good to hear, man. Alrighty. Well, how are you feeling about everything to do with today's game? Like, is there anything you would change? Is there anything that you thought was just perfect? What were some of your favorite moments?
I mean, we played well most of the time. I would have liked if we had Funky for the first game, but it's fine. We still do good.
Right.
If I could change one thing, I would have TNT not whiff those shatters on second Port Hanamura.
Understandable. Alrighty. Well, let me see. Who do you fight next week? Next week, Thursday, you fight the Lionhearts, which is going to be a new roster. So, like, how you feeling about that one?
It's exciting. Like we just got to get all the wins we can, and I mean, if it's a new roster, then
Right.
don't know what to expect. They know They know what we play like if they look back.
Right. So yeah, there's definitely going to be a little bit of an upper hand for them, but I'm sure you guys are ready. You guys definitely came into today's match ready. A quick little 3-0 too, which is always nice. For the team that's playing anyway, the team that won. It's not so great for the team that lost, but We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about it.
We don't talk about it. Alrighty, man. Well, thanks for the interview, bro. I appreciate you coming in. I will see you, hopefully some point between, here and next match. Hopefully we can get something going. I'm trying to get events, going and everything. But, other than that, I will see you, if not sometime this week, then next week. Thank you for coming in, man. And, have a good one.
Thanks. See ya.
Alrighty, everyone. That was your player of the match, Captain Kit Kat. You saw him on some Reapers, some Pharah. Did really well. Had some really, really big ults coming out. But really contributed a lot today, and I think that's the biggest reason he got player of the match. But other than that, I know that today's match was played on a YouTube video, as my computer, my PC is just not capable of streaming anymore. It is something about, I don't know if it's the processor. I don't think it's the processor. My processor is pretty good. I think it's my graphics card, and we ordered one almost a year ago now, and it's still not here. So, it's a very real possibility that we may just go buy a new one, because this one does not look like it's going to be showing up. Other than that, I'm going to stop complaining about my graphics card and my PC specs, and go probably eat dinner first, and then I'm going to probably play some comp. Other than that, I want to see you guys here probably on Wednesday. If not on Wednesday, then I will see you on Thursday, and if not on Thursday, then I'll see you on Sunday. With all that being said, thank you all for watching. We will see you all in the next video or stream, and peace.